Welcome back to Take Action Life. I'm your host, Chris Holdren. Today, we're going to dive into something that's been on my mind a lot lately: community. More specifically, why in this new age of AI that's just exploding all around us, why building a community and really owning your audience is more critical than ever before. We're going to talk about why authenticity, yeah, that's the word, why authenticity is about to become absolutely priceless. So let's get into it. So for years, right, the game for creators, for businesses, for anyone with a message has been build a following, get likes, get shares, get followers on Instagram, on X, on TikTok, wherever the crowd is. And look, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing in itself. It's visibility, it's reach. But here's the thing: you don't own that audience. You're renting it, building your house on someone else's land. If a platform changes its algorithm, your reach is cut in half. You get deplatformed, everything you've built evaporates. It's a fragile foundation. Okay, so now let's throw a wrench in the works. A big one. AI, artificial intelligence. It's everywhere now, and it's an incredibly powerful tool for sure. It can write blog posts, generate unbelievable images, edit videos, compose music. It's making the act of content creation faster and easier than ever before in human history. But, and you knew there was a but coming, what happens when everyone has access to that same tool? What happens when the internet is just flooded with perfectly optimized, SEO friendly, but ultimately soulless content? You know what I mean? It lacks the spark, the human element, the weird, unexpected imperfections that make something feel real. And this is where community comes in. This is why owning your audience, it's not just a smart business strategy anymore. It's a survival strategy for the soul of your work. Because in a world that is becoming saturated with AI generated perfection, what becomes rare? What becomes truly valuable? Authenticity, real human connection. The messy, imperfect, genuine stuff. That's what people are going to crave. They already are. They're going to search for voices they can trust, not because they have a million followers, but because they feel a real human connection to the person behind the microphone or the keyboard. Building a community, like a real one, whether it's an email list where you share personal stories or a Discord server or a private group, it's about creating a dedicated space for those connections to actually happen. It's a two-way street. You're not just broadcasting at them, you're talking with them. You're building relationships. Your weird quirks, your unique perspective, your stumbles, and your wins, that's your moat. That's what AI can't replicate. It can mimic, but it can't feel. It can't share a vulnerable story that makes someone say, "Me too." The people drawn to the real you, that's your community. So, what's the takeaway here? What's the action you can take? If you're a creator, a business owner, an artist, anyone trying to build something meaningful, start thinking less about followers and more about members of your tribe. Start that email list you've been putting off. Create that private space where you can have real conversations. Be unapologetically you with all your flaws and brilliant imperfections. Because trust me on this, in the coming age of AI, your authenticity isn't just a nice little feature, it's your single greatest asset. It truly is priceless. That's all for this week on Take Action Life. I'm Chris Holdren. Thanks for tuning in, and go build something real. And remember, AI is here, but authenticity will always be what people want.